Dun,
Dude,
dun.
can you hear me?
Alright, got my cup of tea. And you're not here. Wait, no. Yes, you are.
I am here. How can you not hear me?
No, I can't. Dude, it was a joke. Calm down.
I'm very annoyed. You've got me. I've been bamboozled. And I won't let this go.
Oh, God.
I challenge you to a duel at dawn.
Dawn was like an hour ago.
Next dawn.
We go like 2 time zones over.
Come to my time zone, okay? We'll fight dawn then.
Oh, that takes like 24 hours. Then we'll have to wait like another 12 hours anyway.
Excuses, excuses.
Mm.
So how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm fucking great. Been on holiday all week.
Damn, good to hear, good to hear. What have you been doing? What have you been getting up to?
Minecraft, jacking off, and War Thunder.
Oh fuck, that sounds glorious.
Yeah, like I've made progress on my hole in the ground. Anyone who has been watching me on Twitch, link in the description, not below. I don't know, should I put the description in the link below? Yeah, I've been streaming, my Minecraft hole digging, which is literally just a hole in the fucking ground. And, there's not much progress I've made on the jerking off. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Oh, look, I discovered a new fucking technique.
I've expanded into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Wankajitsu. I don't know.
That's a Naruto season I'd watch.
I don't think I would.
What? You wouldn't watch Fap no Jitsu?
No. Just on the principle that it's still Naruto.
Based.
And, I don't know, like, War Thunder wise, I unlocked the Leclerc. So, that feels pretty good. Fuck! Yeah, if you... What?
No, you go.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
Yes.
I still haven't. I know you made the Brainlets guide, but I still haven't got my snapshot of 14.3. So I haven't been on the server since it updated, which I think was like a week ago.
Oh my god. Let's see, when was it pinned? 20th. So you've had
10 days.
11 days, yeah.
Well, yeah, 10 days here. Jeez.
Well, I mean, you're fucking paying for it. If you don't want to use it, that's on you.
I do want to. It's just, it's like effort, you know. It's like, no, I'll start on it now.
Yeah, look, let's go through the progress right now. So we open the Minecraft launcher. And then you'll see, like, down in the launcher, there's the play button.
Yeah, it's coming now. Installations.
Yeah.
New 14.3. Create. And that's it.
Yeah, and then you launch that and it should work on the server.
Hog. You know what? I'll boot it up now.
Just
We're doing this live. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm coming in.
So it
I'm
wasn't
beaming in, Scotty.
What, do we want to like just sit in like a room in Minecraft and have this podcast?
The first ever actually no, it cannot be the first ever Minecraft podcast. There's got to be a
No, but I mean, yeah, fuck it, let's, because I've got like video footage saved up, but I'm saving it up for something else. So let's just sit in a Minecraft server in a room, sitting down, looking at each other for the next 3 hours.
Oh shit, so much stuff has been built. Fucking hell.
Yeah, oh wait, not there. And Capri's still here. I think I was probably...
Actually, I'm getting mad lag. I've been having a lot of internet issues recently, actually. It's been really bad. Also with my mobile internet as well. So like everything's just fucking shit. I don't know why.
Okay, so where do you want to sit down? Should we sit down in your house because my house looks boring as shit?
And by sure, but I don't have any seats.
Oh. I mean, seats don't actually work. Like, the closest we can get to seats is we can push our beds together.
No, yeah, that's.
God.
Potato left a book in my chest called SHG Acute.
Oh, did he write loss in it? Does he love dumping fucking loss around this place?
Is he the one who's been doing that?
Yes. Like, so, you know, I built my tower. I more or less got, like, well, I haven't built it yet. It's still under construction. We'll just, I don't know, where do we want to sit down? I'm going to sit down on this table. Be like that cool fucking, teenager guy who goes over your house, sits on your kitchen bench. Man. But, yeah, like, I'd more or less built the structure of the tower so that you can actually go up to the roof. He left a chest up there with loss. It's now encased in solid fucking gold.
Oh.
And while I was digging my hole, he left a chest there. He's like, oh, you can put stuff in there. I opened the chest for the thing. I said, it's fucking loss. I'm impressed because I didn't really know that about him.
Yeah, same.
Like, normally I would expect more loss memes in the Discord server. Link in the description below. But, yeah, no.
He's such a memester.
Alright, I'm not wearing all my fancy diamond shit.
I'm gonna make a diamond hoe. No, that's a shovel. How do you make a hoe? There. I've made one, don't worry.
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't made a hoe. I just take them. That was a terrible fucking joke.
Nah, it's you gotta have more. You gotta give yourself more credit, man. That was amazing.
I really
don't. All right then.
We didn't really have a plan for this topic, did we?
Well, this is definitely a your week one.
So. Oh, okay. Well, seeing as I'm in such a good mood, let's fucking ruin that and talk about all the things that have pissed me off since the last podcast. We'll start with Kyoani Fires.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, this is where my mood goes to fucking shit. We'll say... Alright. Oh. Hang on.
Okay, so Capri, a guy on the server, just came in to, or just looked out, like opened the door where me and Moonbear are sitting.
For those who cannot be bothered alt-tabbing into the video.
Wait, are you gonna sync this up?
Yeah, like, it's gonna be all synced together, so we even get all the rain audio.
Nice.
I know, this is
ASMR.
Next. We might go underground if there starts being thunder. I don't know.
Well, are we really dictating our podcast recording based on the Minecraft weather?
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, Kyoani got set on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you probably care about this more than I do. So do you have anything you want to say on this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of, like, you know, what I sometimes refer to as like the grief Olympics, like, you know, who does this matter more to and things. But at the same time, I mean, yeah, I'll, you know, go on the record and say that Kaon is my favorite anime, of series, out of anything. And I actually didn't walk past that one, but I did. Me and Sleepy did go past one of the Kyoani buildings, and of course I went to the tiny town near Kyoto where Kyoani, the creator, sadly I can't remember his name, but who did die, and a bunch of staff who worked on it, obviously went there and based the whole school and stuff off that school. So yeah, it's I mean, I really don't want to trivialize a tragedy by just saying like, oh, it really hurts me or whatever and stuff, because it has so much more of an impact, and it's caused so much more grief for so many more people who were actually knew those people and their families and their friends and their co-workers and the city itself and the industry as a whole, because lest we forget, Kyoani was one of the far better employers of like a lot of, again, I don't want to go into how would you say, pigeonholing a population by Japan has a terrible work ethic, they just work 20 hours a day and that's why they all commit suicide. But
yeah, I mean, there's that, but I think we'll say more specifically, the animation industry has its, or the entertainment industry in general.
Yeah,
because I'll say like it's very much like video games over in the West as well. Just there's a very bad structure to the whole fucking thing where everything's crammed into such a small tight space and everyone gets paid fuck all unless you're literally at the top.
Yeah,
it's
sorry, and
like literally feeding on people's like passion for the thing or exploiting it.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, Kyoani was one of the better employers and stuff, and to see them be rewarded for that by this horrendous loss of life and such is awful, along with the fact that people died. I think it's the largest loss of life in a single event since World War II on Japanese soil. It's not even like the Om Shinro attacks, the sarin gas attacks and stuff, like actual acts of domestic terrorism and such. I mean, I would go so far as to say this is, a form of domestic terrorism, however you want to define terrorism. But yeah, it's a horrific thing, truly. And again, I don't want to make it out like, oh, it impacts me more than it impacts anyone else or whatever. Not that I'm saying that's what you meant, but yeah, it's not only is it just a tremendous thing on its own, but I definitely, I feel like, yeah, it's sorry,
no,
I feel like it's a pretty emotional topic, yeah, it's just it's an awful thing.
You hear that?
Yeah, there's a skeleton outside.
Oh, okay.
Should we kill it?
No.
Let's kill it.
No. And so he solved his grievances with violence against the undead.
Skelly is dead.
Oh, okay. I don't know. As my side of it, I mean, I've been wondering whether or not I would say this because it sounds really, really fucking edgy if I do. I deal better with the thing that hit me more than the loss of life was the loss of information.
Oh, like the archives and and all that. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's edgy because I deal well with people dying. I cried more for my cat dying than any of my grandparents that have passed away since.
Oh.
And we'll get into this loss of information with the next fucking tragedy as well. Um, so yeah, like, I mean, that was the thing that actually, like, hit me the most was like, oh shit, all the celluloid is just fucking gone. You know,
Yeah.
we thought the servers were fucking gone until like 2 days ago when they said like, yeah, we managed to save the server, so everything we were working on is still fucking good.
Yeah.
So yeah, information is very important to me. I don't know why.
I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, I mean, I still think that the horrendous loss of life is um more important.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't seem to phase me, which is why I'm saying that I was skeptical of saying this because it's edgy as fuck.
Yeah. But no, I totally get what you're saying. Is Potato standing outside?
He is.
He did the fucking loss meme. Fucking hell. Literally, he hasn't been able to hear any of this, right? Like, oh fucking hell! You know he's got to leave for work in like 10 minutes as well.
I know. That's the fuck.
He logged in just to do that. I mean, at this point, you just gotta respect it, don't you? You just gotta.
Oh god. Alright.
Okay, so what's the second tragedy then?
X Hentai got shut down.
Oh yes, yeah.
That,
I kind of forgot about that.
yeah, I was like, I mean, going back to like, oh, I'm the saddest. This actually brought me to tears.
Yeah.
Which feels really fucking pathetic, but that's what happened. A lot of people seem to think it's just, oh, look, it's a bunch of lolicon porn. Cool, the pedophiles are fucked. There's a lot fucking more than that on there.
So, could I ask for you? Because I'm not, again, I never used Xentai personally. So, I have to say, this doesn't really affect me in any way. But at the same time, because of that, I'm not really familiar at all with the situation, with why it was shut down, with how it happened and stuff. I just all I got were the memes on like RANA memes and on the Discord and stuff. So could you maybe give me a primer on what exactly happened?
X Hentai was a depository of pretty much fucking anything.
Yeah.
And by anything, I mean it was a bit more open to the fictional depiction of children than some places were.
Yeah.
And the servers were well, the way it goes, like the official statement, the servers were hosted in Netherlands. Netherlands passed a law that was banning the fictitious depiction of children in, legal speak porn. So lolicon, hentai, whatever the fuck. And apparently, like, between some personal shit and just being tired of this whole cat and mouse shit, the admin basically just shut it down.
Yeah.
Gave everyone like 10 hours to save anything they want. Which was a big issue for me because a lot of the large appeal for what X Hentai was it's not that, oh, hey, look, it's that new Dojin. I thought this was good. I'm going to favorite it, which a lot of people used it for.
Yeah.
Like, when I say it had just about fucking anything on there, it, like, there's a comment I made in another server. It's like, hey, I just felt like going through X Hentai today. Here's a bunch of shit I found. I found a Monster Hunter 2 handbook in there. Like, scans of a Monster Hunter 2 book. Like, where the fuck else am I gonna find that? Aside
Yeah,
from
yeah,
I'm like
exactly.
a Monster Hunter 2, and then other things like asset dumps from games, like the most
Yeah,
obscure fucking visual novels will have all their assets just dumped there.
yeah.
Scans of art books, some of which you can't get anymore. Just
No,
a treasure trove of knowledge, or however the fuck the gob says it. How is it?
I have no idea what you mean.
I'm the gib galob, the triple dibble 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 dob dab. Oh,
Nani?
you must have seen the meme. Hang on.
No.
Um.
Sorry, I'm too intellectually superior for memes. Let me watch this.
Now, you must have seen this like a year or two ago.
No.
Are you telling me you skipped the entire glob blah 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 meme?
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god. For the record, everyone needs watching the glob. Fuck. I actually can't say it.
To be honest, I'm just impressed that he can say that over and over again. Glob, glow, gab, galab. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Why are you right in my face?
I don't know. Why are we sitting on the other side of the room like we're trying to fucking mutual masturbate?
I don't know, but now it feels like you're trying to kiss me or something.
You're a girl.
Fuck. I don't know how to change my avatar, okay?
Yeah, I don't know either, but I guess we ended up this way.
This is just what, when I downloaded it, it just defaulted me to this.
You know, I guess that means you're a faggot. Alright. Yeah, so where was I? So I had just about fucking everything on there. Obviously, no, we'll put it the other thing. So there's X hentai and there's E hentai. Both are basically the same thing, except the X hentai is the more restricted part of it. Like, they put up a bunch of fucking normie filters to stop people from getting to the good stuff, which is where all the lolicon, bestiality, the more questionable stuff shows up.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
So that's still fine.
Yeah, that's still fine for now. Like, I mean, at this point, everyone's kind of on edge because nobody fucking knows.
Yeah.
So everyone's scrambling to try and save what they can, set up mirrors, hopefully with fucking everything. Because apparently there's apparently like 50 terabytes of shit just sitting there. Costs about $100,000 a year to run the server, and if you're hosting bestiality and lolicon, there's no way you're getting advertisement money. So it's just one big fucking money sink for those who believe in the archival of knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, surely they must accept donations.
Probably.
Yeah, they would have had. I mean, or done something like some form of premium membership or whatever.
I honestly don't know, but yeah, this was a pretty fucking big deal for me, as many of you know. I'm the weird fucking kind of guy that saves everything, and yeah, it's been invaluable to me in all my shitposting. Like I said, it's got all the game CG sets for like various VNs.
Yeah.
So if I ever needed to make a meme about something, you know, they had my back, and now they're just fucking gone.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's my take on it. Just sad Moonbear hours.
I mean, have you realistically thought about buying 50 terabytes worth of hard drives?
Yes. It would set me back about like $2,500.
Is that something you're willing to do?
I don't like. I mean, having 50 terabytes of storage is one thing, but then the question is like, what the fuck do you do with it? Do I just have like a briefcase full of hard drives in my closet?
Yeah, have your own server. But set it up.
Do I like get weebs together and we buy a small African nation and then like change its laws so that it becomes a like server hosting safe haven?
In before like the EU declares war on you.
To
seize all the lolicon.
Do I just like flee to fucking? Why did the EU declare war on me?
Yeah, well, you know.
Or what are we doing? It's like UK doesn't leave the EU. UK then like seizes back all its colonies, so I'm technically part of the EU now. Fuck. Or
what if? Well, I was gonna say, what if the UK becomes Sebastian, but we have even worse fucking laws? I've unironically been a little worried because of so I don't have any, I deliberately don't have any explicit what you would traditionally call lolicon.
Here's a shitload of Ritsu though.
Well, I was gonna say the closest things I have are like Nico, Ritsu, and maybe a bit of Megumin, but mainly Nico and Ritsu. And I've, unironically been a bit, hell, even that might be problematic, so, because, yeah, basically, you'll never, for stuff like that, you won't be, you're not going to have the police at your door, right? But if you do anything else, and they find that, they will prosecute you for it.
Yeah, that is the story of my life, isn't it? But I'm so close to being illegal that the moment I go illegal, everything will just crumble down.
You'll be known as the fucking child porn king of New Zealand. It's no, you don't have any child porn. But...
the king of 16-year-olds and that 12-year-old. But I think I'd be more concerned with the public finding out than the police. I think there's people at my work that would literally start a lynch mob if they found I was doing something like that.
What, the things you're already doing, or the hypothetical things?
Just people that don't understand, but knee-jerk reaction shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I will move to Africa to just defend my server room. Who knows? Set up a Patreon. Be like, what do you get from this? Basically fucking nothing, but you know what they say on World Vision, for $1 a day you can feed an African child for a week? That's basically the money I need. So save a African man-child today. I hear a zombie.
Come on, let's gank. It's over here.
No. You go
Do you want
get
the
him,
killing blow?
SHJ. No.
Okay. Nice.
See, that's how far behind the curve you are now. Like, your shit's just not enchanted at all. You've been
No,
gone
I have
so long.
my shovel and my pickaxe.
Yeah, but what
I've
about...
got enough stuff that I can enchant my stuff. I haven't been on in a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're behind the curve. You've been fucking around too much.
Yeah,
And by fucking around, I mean not fucking around much. Enough. So are you just gonna run around outside?
Yeah, you know, well, you fucking know I have like, you know, ADHD and some shit, right? Like, I can't be. I gotta be doing something. Not that I actually have ADHD, just that I have no attention span.
Yeah, I think that's one of my issues is trying to be very careful to avoid self-diagnosis.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like saying I'm not autistic, but I'm autistic.
So, what I can say is I have anxiety that has been diagnosed. I had depression, but that hasn't. Well, I haven't went back because I haven't re-upped it, and that was from quite a while ago. And I have IBS, so.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a fucking accounting
irritable.
firm.
No, irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, IBS. I thought you said IDS. I'm trying to figure out what the D was.
Irritable dick syndrome.
Well, I mean, fuck it. Let's talk about your IBS. Because this is a story that like I got to watch on the Discord link in the description below, but never really got asked many questions about it. When you were on the fucking what was it, the train like a few weeks back, and it got so bad that the fucking attendants were like, "Dude, do you want to go to the fucking hospital?"
Yeah, it 2 times when we pulled into a station, they tried to get me off and see someone. Yeah, I couldn't though because trains are fucking expensive, and I couldn't get another one. I mean, to be fair, they probably would have got me a new, but I was like, no, I need to get home. But yeah, it was really fucking bad. Lamal Capri. Wait, do you want me to talk about it or not?
Well, now that we've talked about the sad shit, I got nothing better to think of right
now. Yeah, so I have IBS, and it's not really. I take some. I mean, basically, I take a few tablets for it, and then these like fiber things, and they're pretty good most of the time.
Nigga, just eat cornflakes, forehead.
No, I actually like have tried doing, you know, things like that and just general things with more fiber in them. I have to, but it's still pretty bad. See, I oscillate from like not going to the toilet for a while to like suddenly needing to go, and because it's linked to my anxiety and things, when I'm stressed, which is a lot of the time, it flares up. So my stomach, a lot of it, even though yeah, it's like IBS, a lot of it is based to do with like stomach pains, like huge stomach pains, and like I'm just writhing around. And the other one is fuck it, I'm just gonna say it because I mean it's embarrassing, but you know what else is this pod if not embarrassing? A lot of it is the you know the passing of wind, you know, and inopportune times.
Are you telling me that people fart?
They do, yes. Shock, including women.
No, they don't fart.
But
unless it's porn, yeah, like, that's why there's farting porn. It's because women don't fart in real life. That's all just fictionalized fantasies.
Of course, yeah. But yeah, so for that, like, I have to, like, again, I really need to emphasize this because I've brought it up. I'm not just fucking rap, 24/7. But a lot of the time, it's more that I just have to contain it. So it's only
There's a
happens when I'm
beast inside me, and I must contain it.
What's the Johnny Cash song? There's a beast in me.
I don't know. I don't watch Johnny Cash or listen to Johnny Cash.
Listen. But a lot of it is, my stomach will flare up, all in my stomach, and then I need to hold, Brapson, because then it's like, ooh, what's this, And so then that leads me to like clenching my ass and holding my stomach, and like, it's
sweating. So much sweating.
So that's on the trip. A lot. Again, the only thing I need to do to relieve those two things is go to the toilet. So again, I want to make it clear, it's not like I'm living a life 24/7 of just, constantly writhing in my stomach and farting. And most days it's fine. Most days nothing happens, right? But the days when it does, I have to. Again, all I need to do is go to the toilet. So if I'm at home, bam, it's fine. Problem solved. But I'm also an embarrassed shitter, as in I can't go in public spaces a lot. So that was the problem on the train. The problem on the train was that I really needed to go to the toilet. I would go to the toilet, and I wasn't able to go. That would then lead to gases building up that I couldn't relieve, because apparently it's not socially acceptable to just fart on the train. You know what I mean? So I was having to go to the toilet constantly to A, try and, go to the toilet, and then B, to just relieve tension. And it got to the point where, I was sitting by the window, because I also get travel sick a bit. Not so much anymore, so I like having the window seat.
Fucking miserable, to be honest. The longer this conversation goes on, the more I feel for Sleepy going with you to fucking Japan.
No, right. So Japan was, again, I got sick for those few days, but no, Japan was really good actually. But I wasn't stressed, probably because I had Sleepy. It was a holiday. I didn't get stressed. Like, this didn't happen when I was in Portsmouth. I was fine in Portsmouth. I was enjoying myself. The thing was worrying about travel and getting back on time and making buses and, making the train and stuff. And that was what flared it up. You know what I mean?
No. But yes.
Fuck off. Right. So, yeah. But yeah, it's like normally just when, I have exams and things like that. Yeah. But it gets really fucking bad. It's why sometimes on the pod I've just had to go like, I need the toilet. Because if I don't go to the toilet then, this will happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, there, now you know all my shitting problems. I hope you're happy.
Yep, you're not gonna be the face of the next, like, laxative commercials.
I fucking wish. They pay bank.
Well, they
Remember, yeah. It's like all those fucking erectile dysfunction things. Like, they pay tons of money because somebody's name has to be attached, like somebody's face has to be attached to that. So, yeah. I'd be the face of erectile dysfunction.
I still need to try boner pills.
Same. Oh, did I tell you this? Oh, right. I have a story about this. So I had in high school, I had a friend called Jack. Well, friend's a strong word.
Acquaintance is usually the word that we default to in these situations.
He was a friend of a friend. I mean, we used to be friends, but he was in a different house to me. When
he was in Slytherin, I was in Gryffindor.
I was gonna say, like, yes, I went to just a shitty public school, and even we had houses and different colors on our uniforms and things like that, depending on which house.
Like, your houses transcended Harry Potter, didn't they?
What do you mean?
Like, they were around before Harry Potter got popular.
Oh, fuck yeah! Yeah, houses have been a thing since, like, the fucking 1500s.
Like, we had houses in primary school, but it was basically just a reaction to Harry Potter.
Right, yeah. No. Harry Potter is based on the real thing, yeah. But whenever I say this, people are like, wait, just like Harry Potter and whatever? So I do always make the point of saying, yes, in the UK, we actually do have a house system.
The UK magic school works like other schools in the UK.
Yeah. So, but we didn't have names like Gryffindor and Slytherin and whatever. Our ones were based on people in Newcastle. So we had Dobson, Granger, and Stevenson. I was in Dobson. What?
I'm sure I told this before, but just Andrew Dobson.
Who's Andrew Dobson?
Inflation porn artist.
Alright then. I was actually going to be in Granger. So basically how it works is we had form classes. So each house had 3 classes and like 3 forms, each of about 20 to 30 students. And so when you applied from primary school to high school, and by apply you just basically make a list of the 3 high schools you want to, and then the top one essentially always accepts you. Unless you're wanting to go to like a private school or like a Catholic school, and even then the Catholic schools will just accept you. Like it's not that big. I'm Jewish. But yeah, so when I did that, and all my friends were going to this school, so I went to this school. The class I was going to be put in. I was the only person from my school that would be in this class. So my teacher didn't want me to go in. So I was moved to another class that had a student who I was friendly with, and at the time didn't have many friends.
And his name was Jack.
No, it wasn't. But actually, funny. Do you know when I was telling the story of when I got really drunk on my birthday?
Yes.
And I was with my friend who has the same birthday. That guy, Alex, and he's also actually in the Discord server as well.
Yeah, he never fucking posts though.
No, he doesn't.
Just kick him. His shit.
He was in the class that I was supposed to be in, and he became like probably one of, if not like my closest friend in high school. So if I just stayed in that class, then I would have met him a lot earlier. But right, the whole thing. So there was a guy called Jack. He was in Stevenson, and he was big lad, and he would do. Basically, you would dare him to do stuff and he would do it. He was that sort of guy, right?
We did so sit on the floor and he did it. Hey SSG, why is there a chest under your house?
There's a chest under my house?
Yes, there's a chest under your house. It's got nothing.
You just dug down. Did you just put it there?
No. I like walked in and there's a fucking chest in your house.
I can't open it.
Yeah, you gotta dig up like the block above it.
I swear if you put this here. Oh no, it's empty.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
Okay. Let me out.
What the fuck?
No, because I couldn't put the square on. I couldn't put the cube up. Because of the light. I had to get rid of it. I didn't take it. It's still down there.
Fuck, man. Alright.
You're the one who's fucking digging the ground under my house. Fucking hell. Oh, the chest was there because before I built the hill, I had a little shit thing here. Right. That's why there's the stuff at the bottom of the hill, like here. The crafting block and the chest and whatever is because I had stuff down here.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, so Jack, yeah, we would he would like do everything from, assaulting people to
Steal it,
just
robbery, Budvarsum.
kicking shit. And we got him to snort something in chemistry class. What was it? It was copper sulfate, I think.
Yeah,
And
that's the default fucking chemistry element thing.
Yeah.
Molecule.
But it turned all his nose and all his snot blue, and he had to get sent home. But one thing was that they went on a school trip and they found these herbal dick pills, basically. And we dared him and another friend to take it. So they took it. And yeah, we saw them at break time, and they were coming in and had both of their jackets like over their junk. And we were talking to them and like, yeah, like we are fucking rock hard. This is actually unbearable. It's uncomfortable to sit down while dicks hurt. Like it's just fucking non-stop. And yeah, they actually had to get sent home as well. It was that bad. What the fuck they told?
Miss, I got a boner.
But yeah, like, I remember, like, so we had this brand called Superdry, and they make these. They're basically like, you know how you have those like Japanese brands that like try and make themselves look Western and shit?
No.
You know? Well, okay. Like Comme des Garçons is what I mean. And
Never
shit like
heard
that.
of it.
Damn it. Okay. Well, Superdry are the opposite. They just have like random Japanese and sometimes on it. But it's also kind of a trashy brand a bit. I mean, their stuff's sort of the stuff is what I would imagine you consider expensive. Like $35 for a t-shirt and some shit. Like shit like that. I've tried to convert that to New Zealand price. It's maybe like $45 for a t-shirt.
Yeah,
and things like that.
$40 for a t-shirt.
But they're the sort of people, chavs. They like Jack was / is maybe, I don't know, I haven't talked to him recently, but it's a chav, and he would. So yeah, it was a popular brand. Anyway, they make these like hard shell jackets, and they've got like 3 layers and stuff on them, right? Mm-hmm. And even like he would have that, and we could even see like him pitching a tent through that. It was just that fucking. And he was like close to tears. He was like, I just want it to be over.
Did he try rubbing one out? Or
no, he said he did. He said he did, and it didn't stop. He said that it just didn't fucking end. And we like, oh fuck. Honestly, it was one of the funniest fucking things ever. Well, I've got tons of stuff. Oh, there's also the story of when we nearly got expelled for racism.
Was this about the whole Redskins?
No, it wasn't anything like that. This was. No, this was the one. I can't believe we did this. If anyone from the UK is listening, they're gonna fucking be like, you fucking did what? So we had a friend called Isaac. He was Nigerian. He's really smart. He's in Oxford University doing medicine right now.
He's doing medicine, so we can go back to his people and help them.
No, he's a sound guy. Honestly, he's great.
He sounds.
And he had
like
this really. No. Isaac Akinduro. No. Obviously, it's always saying he'd go no. And he'd wag his finger. And he's really skinny. Anyway, he's a great lad.
Of course, he's skinny. He's Nigerian.
But yeah, basically, my friend Alex would I mean, they were friends, but he would also bully him, a bit, and yeah, he would do all sorts of shit. Like, one time again, we'd pay him as well, and he would do shit. So we got him to wear lipstick for a day and mascara at once. I've still got the pictures. I remember Alex would we what do you call it? We dissected a heart, like a sheep's heart, and he threw the heart at Isaac, and he just dodged it. No, that was something else. Doesn't matter. Forget that one. But yeah, just shit like that. And one time, So, have you heard of this political party called UKIP?
Yes, I'm very fond of them.
So, this was in the lead up to the 2015 election. So, pre-Brexit.
It was the one where the Brexit was up for discussion, I think.
Yeah, it was when David Cameron made the promise that if he won, there would be a referendum on the EU. It was that one. And UKIP got, like, I think it was 17% of the popular vote and 0.2% of the seats. Because they came second or third in every constituency. The travesty of the first past the posters. But anyway, yeah, they would do free t-shirts. Now, obviously, UKIP have certain connotations, anti-immigrant, anti-whatever. And Alex sent a free UKIP t-shirt to Isaac's house. With, like, a bunch of, like, anti-immigrant stuff. Right? Isaac being an immigrant who came from Nigeria.
No, man, he was born
Sorry?
Don't worry.
No, Jimmy didn't hear you.
No,
but
I
yeah.
didn't say anything.
So that came, and Isaac brought the t-shirt in, and we told our physics teacher, Mr. Haddock. Now, Mr. Haddock was an absolute lad. He was an awful teacher, because all he'd do is put on videos and games and stuff. He was, like, we loved his lesson, but he was a really bad teacher. But yeah, he actually pissed off. He left school to become a monk, a Buddhist monk. But he went. Oh my!
Fuck!
I swear, I am not making this up. Right? You're gonna think I'm making this up. I swear, it's 100% true. Right? He went to become a monk, but he went to Peru.
The fuck!
I swear, like, you could go on his Facebook and whatever. He went to fucking Peru to become like a Tibetan monk. Fucking Peru. Honestly, right. I swear that's 100% true. Right.
Alright. I'll believe you.
But yeah, okay. So we told him, and he obviously found it hilarious, right? Then when we left,
fuck, what's his name? Nig Dog. What's his name? I already forgot. Isaac.
Oh, hey, don't call him that.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to not call him. If I can't remember his name, I can't remember his fucking name. I was like, did he find it funny or?
Oh, I mean, yeah, he found it funny. Like, again, like, I mean, the thing is, I also have to say at this point, I literally wasn't involved at all.
Okay.
I only knew about this when Isaac brought the t-shirt in and Alex was pissing himself laughing. Right?
Did his parents know or?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Again, I don't really know too well because I wasn't directly involved. Nor was Jack, because actually it was me, Alex, and Jack, and Alex was the only one who was actually did this. But because we were all friendly and whatever, and we were the ones that went to Mr. Haddock, because, you know, after you obviously, because unlike Alex, who I think there was a bit of strain between him and Isaac, and me and Isaac were actually really close, like we were really good friends, so I wouldn't have done anything that actually fucking offended. Alex would, because Alex was a bit of an ass to him. But
I like Alex.
Anyway. But yeah, we told Mr. Haddock. Mr. Haddock found it hilarious. We left, and then Mr. Haddock told the rest of the science faculty. Now they found it
not so
slightly
funny.
less hilarious and more like a race crime. So I came in the next day and was immediately picked up at the gates and marched to my head of house. And we were looking because we had like fingers of this building. So the building had like 5 fingers all around the central point. And so we could see each other in the other fingers because there was this big... And I could see Alex outside the Granger one and Jack outside the Stevenson one, and so we knew what was up. And we got into this, like, yeah, so me and Alex were brought in because they all knew that we were close, and we had there was this big debate, and I was shitting myself because this is
that you
fucking
weren't because you
serious.
have IBS.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Alright, good one. But I was like, yeah, patting myself. I was like, fuck, because this is a serious thing. And I like it's a good thing when the teacher begins with, all right, Now, I don't want to get political, but I consider myself a socialist, right? And so like, all right.
And you're
all
like,
right,
fuck, really?
yeah, like, all right, fuck. Right? And so he was talking about doing the right thing and whatever, and how, you know, this was, you know, unacceptable. And Alex, to his fucking credit, was fucking debating, you know, like those fucking neckbeards who, like, debate that the, like, what do you call it, that Hitler was actually the good guy, and, like, Nazi Germany was a paradise and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he was, like, that level of just fucking, no, actually, you get... I just fucking... Oh, it was great. So, if it wasn't for that, we might have been expelled. But everything was
if
fine.
it weren't for Alex being a spurg.
Honestly, ask him. He'll tell you the same thing, right? Like, power to him. I mean, okay, I should say Alex is he's quite well-spoken. He is quite a well-spoken person, so...
Yeah, so why the fuck am I doing the podcast with you?
That's a very good question. Hey, you signed up for it, right? Come back out now.
Oh, God.
But yeah, he's a very well-spoken person, so... but yeah, it was... That's my story. I've told a couple stories there, so we should... I should give everybody a bit of a reprieve.
What, should I tell my story about the time I learned what the word nigger was?
Go ahead.
I don't know, I was about like 8 something. Yeah, I would have been 8 because it would have been at that school. Yeah, we just learned what the word nigger was. So we called the Cambodian kid a nigger all lunchtime. Because he's the blackest motherfucker we could find. It sounds so bad because it's just like he wasn't even fucking like. I mean, he was darker than most motherfuckers, but
yeah. Can I just say it's not good if he was black, right? That doesn't make it better.
Like, yeah, then the like assistant principal rounded us all up, and I just denied everything and got away with it. And that's been the story of my life ever since. Yeah, so that was fun. And since then, I haven't quite understood why people get so fucking salty about the word nigger.
I mean, are you being serious here?
I'm kind of am, but kind of not. Like, I'm trying to think of a way to put this. More often than not, the people who get pissed off by me saying the N-word are faggots, not niggers. Like, the black people I say it in front of don't give a shit. It's the fucking Reddit using fucktards. They're like, oh my god, he said the forbidden word.
Yeah.
That's a yikes from me.
Hey, I won't be taking that. My most viewed YouTube video is the yikes video, so shut up.
It's your only fucking YouTube video.
Yeah, and it's got fucking like 14,000 views.
Does it?
Yeah. I've unironically thought about shilling the podcast in the description.
Yeah, but will it actually get more viewers from this point on? Hang on.
No, it gets about 100 views a day.
Jesus Christ, it does have 14. How in the fuck?
I'm not joking. How do I get out of a minecart?
Shift.
Cheers. I wasn't joking.
The fuck?
What?
Oh, how the fuck do you have... what the fuck? I'm hearing the mass slaughter of fucking sheep right now. Oh god! Oh my Jesus fucking Christ! Pomp, what are you doing? Oh god, I need to step away. That's just gonna ruin the point. You need to go look at Pomp's house.
Okay, hold on. I just arrived at what I think is Io's house.
Like the the dome. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, hold on. Do I have a spare sign? I do.
There's a fucking sheep rape orgy going on right now.
Fuck. Alright.
Like, Kibo is so envious right now. Where was I going with this? But yeah, like just, and I was like, the only time I'm really thinking, because like I'm in like 50 million servers, but I didn't really talk in a couple, and it's just this one fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just annoyed with him. He's just a fucking faggot. Probably more literally than figuratively there. Okay, goodbye.
Why did I was just on the mine thing?
And now you're not.
Well, now I'm back on. Peculiar.
I really need to finish this tower. I mean, I got to the point that it was now. I was like, fuck it, I need a break from building shit. Let's go adventuring. And so then me and Potato ran off to go explore an ocean monument. And then we explored the ocean monument, and then I started digging that hole. I haven't been back to the tower ever since. Everyone got real fucking scared when I was like, hey, does anyone have a bunch of like TNT that I could like take? And everyone was like, oh shit, he is gonna do the fucking World Trade Center. That's all fucking Potato's fault. Like, my intention was never to make like the World Trade Center. Like, my inspiration was the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
But no, apparently I'm just like a fucking meme lord that knows nothing but like terrorism. So,
I mean, are they wrong?
I know more than terrorism.
Do you though?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that isn't terrorism. Though it's like think of 4 things that aren't Jackie Chan. It's like fuck.
Wait, where's the sheep orgy?
Up here.
Where? Where's it up here? What, like?
Go to your fucking house.
Alright, fuck, calm down. Jesus. Alright, I'm at my house.
Alright, can you see my name yet? Yes? No? Maybe? There you go.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Alright, this way.
Jesus Christ. At this point, we should put some of them out their misery.
I'm kind of scared to see how many Kibo has. If Pomp has this many, I'm scared to know how many Kibo has.
Okay, where's Kibo's house?
Fucking miles away. I actually don't know where it is. Like, the only times I've ever gotten through it was through a nether portal.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
But okay, this is getting off track. Like, fuck, do we have anything else to talk about podcast wise?
Not particularly.
Because we're like an hour into like what we would normally do.
I played the new Fire Emblem.
Oh right, yes, that was the entire. You fucking blew me off because you think spending time with family is more important than me. Like the fucking gall.
Can I be 100% honest here?
No.
Okay.
Okay, go
I think
on.
you're a really cool guy. Okay.
Wait, is that the lie?
Got him.
Oof.
If it was just if my brother was just here for a few days, I would have done the podcast.
Just told him to like fuck off for 3 hours. Easy.
Yeah, I would have. But it was the fact that my brother was here and he brought down a Switch to play Fire Emblem. Yeah, and we were playing Fire Emblem together. Yeah, that was.
So how was Fire Emblem? Because I've never
fucking
played
amazing. Wait, oh, okay, right. Fuck it, right. I'm gonna talk about Fire Emblem for like half an hour, okay?
Cool. Like,
okay,
I more or less know what it is. I just never played one.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about like my personal experience. So before 2011, I would say 2011 about. I was a Nintendo kid. My first handheld console, which is my first console, was a Game Boy Color, and then a Game Boy Advance SP that had the tribal logo on it as well, and then a Nintendo DS when that was new. I played all the Pokemons and all that, and it was only until about 11 I think I got. What did I get? No, I even had a GameCube and then stuff. Because my brother would. Oh no, but my brother had the Xbox and stuff, so I would play that. And then I got my own 360 in 2013, and they got my own PC in 2014. And from there, I've been like a PC gamer. But yeah, before that, I was really like a Nintendo guy. And the franchises that made up my childhood, Pokemon, and then I would say Fire
Congratulations, you're like every other child.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I ain't saying there's anything unique with me. I'm just saying, like, yeah, Pokemon again. I would bring in my Game Boy, and everyone would have their Game Boys, and we'd all play Pokemon in like primary school. So nothing unique. And then a game called Advance Wars, which I fucking loved. And then the other game was Fire Emblem. Now, Fire Emblem was quite, at least in my experience and to my knowledge, was basically a really obscure game until Awakening, which is the first 3DS. Before that, Fire Emblem was really niche, and only a couple of them had even been translated into English. Even to this day, there's a bunch that are only in Japanese. Yeah, only a handful of them had been translated into English. Now I played Sacred Stones, and then Shadow Dragon, and I forget the Binding Blade or something like that. And I played them all religiously. I fucking loved Fire Emblem, but no one else knew what the fuck Fire Emblem was, at least in my experience. I played Radiant Dawn on the Wii as well, and shit like that. So actually, a funny thing with Radiant Dawn. So how Fire Emblem games normally work is the difficulty is normal, hard to lunatic. And a translation error with Radiant Dawn turned that into easy, normal, hard. So everyone who was like new to it on the Wii and bought this Fire Emblem game would play it on normal, of course. And so they would actually be playing it on hard, and a lot of them hadn't played a Fire Emblem game before. And so they just get their shit pushed in. On an already hard game. So do you know the crux of what a Fire Emblem game is, basically?
Like gameplay wise?
Yeah, gameplay wise.
Like turn-based, tactical, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, turn-based tactical.
XCOM without the bullshit.
Yeah, XCOM, but the people actually matter, that sort of deal. But yeah, and funnily enough, when Fire Emblem was actually about to crash, like, it was going really bad, and Awakening was like the last. You know, if you hear the story, the famous story about Final Fantasy, that like SquareSoft were going to crash, and their final game was Final Fantasy, and it did really fucking well, and it saved the company, and now there's like 100 of them. You know, it was kind of that deal with. This was going to be Infinity Systems' last Fire Emblem game.
So we're talking about like the first Fire Emblem, like back in 1990, whatever the fuck.
No, we're not. So all the Fire Emblems I've talked about just there.
Awakening. Okay, yeah, I'm slowly catching up with this shit. Okay.
Yes, sorry. I could probably do a better way of explaining
that's fine.
But yeah. So yeah, so Fire Emblem was a big franchise. It's been since like the 90s and whatever, but it was always like a secondary franchise. And yeah, it was just it wasn't doing well, and with some mismanagement and then some bad games and things like that, it was really that. So basically, Intelligent Systems, which who do it, were basically told like, okay, this is the last game, right?
If you had one shot,
one
opportunity,
don't miss a chance.
It's everything you ever wanted for one moment.
But yeah, so and they made Awakening, and it was a huge success, and it revitalized Fire Emblem, and then Fates, and then they remade Gaiden, and now Three Houses is out. But when the game came out,
mobile game, but whatever. It's like Heroes.
Sorry,
like Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game.
Oh yeah, Heroes is the mobile game, and the Warriors is the Dynasty Warriors game. So yeah, that's the thing. Fire Emblem got upgraded.
The term is Muso, I think it is.
Yeah.
There's also a Legend of Zelda one, isn't there?
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors.
Fuck, that sounds.
But yeah, so damn it, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, so it's been updated to I forget the name, but like basically a main IP, a first tier IP. So it's up there with Mario and Legend of Zelda and stuff now. But it wasn't
a first party game.
Well, no, it's not first party.
Like I think it's like second party is the one that they usually go for. Like the
something like that.
Like the trusted developers or something, or like exclusive developers for a console.
Yeah, because Intelligent Systems was made up of people from Nintendo back in like 1990 or something.
Yeah, I don't think Mario would be a good example. Like Game Freak, I guess, like Pokemon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a way better example. Yeah. So, but the thing is, I never got a 3DS. So the 3DS came out like 2012, 2013, and I still had my DS, and then I moved to my Xbox 360 and then my PC. So I stopped playing Nintendo consoles just when Fire Emblem was like revitalized in the West, and had like a reawakening, funnily enough. So God, why am I so funny? So yeah, and that was it. And then I started playing Heroes just on the mobile game, because so I need to get a new phone because my phone's fucked. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
So I decided. Sorry.
No, it's like along with all the other like fucked up shit in your life that happened that 1 week.
Yeah. So I was like, I've started playing a ton more games, because I'm like, if I'm gonna fucking buy a really expensive phone and whatever, I want to be actually playing a bunch of shit. So I got Fire Emblem Heroes, and I immediately just fell straight back in love with the franchise. Bought a 3DS. Bought every Fire Emblem game that's on the 3DS. I've been playing them non-stop, and yeah, this just happened to coincide with Three Houses coming out. My brother's also a huge fan. Like basically the copies of Sacred Stones and whatever were all his. So, and then we played Three Houses together, and fuck, it's a really fucking good game. So, yeah, that's my fucking Fire Emblem life, I guess. But I'm all back in. God, I fucking love Fire Emblem. That being said, one thing I really didn't kind of expect, or like was really fucking weird, is all the fucking waifus. Fire Emblem didn't cause some people will now call it like waifu emblem. Like before, like Awakening was the one that started that. Before, like, yes, there were female characters and stuff, but there wasn't like waifus in it. It was just characters, you know?
There was still like romance subplots though, wasn't there? Obviously I haven't paid much attention to the franchise at all, but like I recall hearing a lot of that. Like there was a lot of like romance plots to like buff characters or something.
Yeah, like support conversations stuff. To be honest, I haven't played the older ones in a very long time. So I can't say without a doubt that yes, there was or no, there wasn't. I think there was, but at the same time, it wasn't in the same way. It's really hard to describe, like what's a waifu and what's a romanceable character. You know what I mean? But you just kind of have to take my word for it, where there is a difference.
Yeah, I think I get the idea.
Yeah, they weren't making like standard characters that fit into standard archetypes to be waifuized, right? And there wasn't anything like there wasn't fan service. Now every Fire Emblem Since Awakening has fan service DLC. There's all like the fucking hot spring stuff and shit like that, right?
Yeah, that's like the best stuff. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but like it didn't used to be like that. So that was a really like weird thing coming back to it. But yeah, so now I'm trying to get a fucking Switch, and I'm nearly there. I'm so close. I think I'm just gonna wait like a day or two more.
But when you say nearly there, are you like almost done convincing yourself to just like go to Tesco? Wait, no, Tesco's a grocery store.
No. Yeah, I mean they'll probably sell it. So no, it's I've just got to wrangle together the money, basically.
I mean, I like every now and then I will question. I was like, do I want to buy a console? And then I think like, what would I play on this console? And I just can never convince myself.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like, taking this plunge is like it's basically going to be because I'm not that in. Like, I actually have quite a few negative opinions about Nintendo and stuff. I'm not a Nintendo fanboy. I'm not,
guys.
I know, like, I know how that sounds, but like, I do have quite a lot of negative opinions about them, and it's just like, and there's not like, I'm not really into Zelda. I'm not into Mario. I'm like, so it would basically be like a £300. So what, like a $500? Yeah, Fire Emblem machine, and honestly. Yeah, I'm fucking willing.
Like, I'm the same issue as like, do I want to spend like $200 on a fucking whatchamacallit, a Bloodborne machine? Like, really?
Well, that's it. Like, so I do want a PS4, just for fucking Persona. And there's another franchise.
Persona, I am trying to avoid like the fucking plague. I don't know what it was. I think it's just the same things. Like it was so popular that people just couldn't shut the fuck up about it. So I wanted to just stay away from it.
Aye. I mean, to be honest, like it just looks. I don't know. I know it's something I would like. I think, but yeah, like you got to get a PS4 for it.
PS3.
I know there's one on like the fucking what do you call it?
Like Vita.
Yeah, and there is one on the 3DS, but it's like I'm not gonna fucking play fucking port on a 3DS. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, if I remember rightly, apparently Persona 5 also comes on PS3. Like it was.
Yeah, but that's. I mean,
it was like one of the last multi-generation games.
Come on, dude. Like, nah. That's a hard Brexit for me.
Okay. And that's how SSG got done in for racism again.
Sorry, Isaac. I swear I wasn't involved.
I believe you. But then again, I'm also racist. Oh, fuck. So what? I guess that's Fire Emblem then.
Yeah. It's a great game. I played like 10 hours of it, and 11 hours, and watched my brother play a good amount more.
So do you both have like separate save states, or were you like sharing?
Yeah. I made an account on his Switch.
Alright, that was the question. So, like, what the fuck is there on? Because it's like, Bloodborne or something. Like, I was also concerned. I was like, oh, they're coming out with those new Switches. What would I buy one? It's like, what's gonna be on there?
Yeah.
That's like, and I'm trying to think. Like, was there anything on there that I was actually interested in?
So, I can only answer that with like what so I don't really know many games, but what since I'm going to buy it. Like, joking aside, I can't justify. justify this purchase without buying some other games. You know what I mean? Like I am going to play some other shit. So for me, the new Zelda game is highly reviewed.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. There's a Pokemon game coming out that everyone's getting all mad about because apparently Game Freak are doing some shit with. But TBH, I don't care because I haven't played a Pokemon game in ages.
It's okay, they don't care either. They're gonna buy it fucking anyway.
Like, I'm just like, it's a Pokemon game, cute protagonist, and it's set in England. I mean, come on, like,
well,
I can't,
totally
like...
not England.
Yeah, totally not England. So it's like, I can't, like... I can't, like, not get it, you know what I mean? Like, if I have... So, that's... And apart from that, I mean, off the top of my head, like, see, I really don't like fighting games. Like, I have no, like, I've never been good at them. I've never been that interested in them.
Smash can fuck right off.
Yeah. Like, my brother has said he might, because he's a total fucking goon. He loves Smash.
Yeah,
and
we know your brother's a spurg. I don't know if we're talking about it on the podcast before, but your brother's a fucking spurg.
He's a great spig. I love him, but yes.
Well, you kind of have to love him. Well,
I'm a
say
spig
that,
too.
but I don't think you have to love him. But yeah, he's a spig.
But yeah, so I would say probably those off the top of my head. Oh yeah, so yeah, my brother wants to buy me Smash. Like, do it fine if you buy it for me, then I can't stop you, but I'm never paying the money to fucking play that game. And if you buy it, I probably won't play it. Like, I'm just letting you know that up front. And yeah, that's about it, really. But Fire Emblem, dude.
I think I did at one point because I was like seeing what Fire Emblem was all about, because I do quite enjoy turn-based tactical games that aren't XCOM.
Yeah. Wait, do you not like XCOM, or do you? Or have you just played so much XCOM that...
I haven't actually played a lot of XCOM. I played it once. Back a few years ago.
Was this the new one, or like just XCOM?
Enemy Unknown. So, like, the first reboot.
Yeah, that's the only one. So I've played Enemy Unknown, and then the expansion, that does change a lot of enemy within. I haven't played...
I played like 16 hours, and yeah, I think it was one of those things where like you lose your best squad, and I kind of just gave up.
Yeah.
Losing momentum is just too fucking demoralizing for me.
No.
Especially as you keep the difficulty spike while you're fucking at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one, like, the main difference for me with XCOM and Fire Emblem, I would say, like, if I could just reduce it down a lot, is that with Fire Emblem, the people actually matter, and they have personalities and shit. And with XCOM, they're just, like, faceless.
They're your friends. Because that's everything everyone does. Like, hey, I'm playing XCOM. Do you want to be in my XCOM squad?
But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, they're not very, like, it's, again, like, I'm probably, with all this fucking tactical, like, shit I'm playing, I'm probably gonna go, like, play XCOM and stuff. But yeah, it's just not my, like, I just vastly preferred Fire Emblem for what it offered, in that I actually cared about my people and stuff like that. The only thing with XCOM is I had the graphics, where Fire Emblem was, you know, like... But now with the new one does look fucking great. It looks like, like Three Houses looks absolutely... Especially compared to, like, it used to just be, you know, sprites, you know, on a fucking...
Pixels, you know, bobbing on a map with, like, the fog texture shit above it for the clouds.
Exactly, yeah. And now it's went full, you know... full 3D. It's...
Dude, there is so much shit just lying around my house in Minecraft. I think I
So-
need like another chest just to put shit so that I can figure out where to put shit. So, as you're about to say.
I was just gonna say, so that's Fire Emblem Corner. Is there anything
Nice.
else?
It's a good question. I don't know. Oh, are we just actually gonna sit here in silence now?
I'm sorry, I'm all talked out.
Yeah, I did not come prepared for this.
Same, I have to admit.
Like, yeah, I kind of went into fucking Friday, like Friday, thinking I might have something we might be able to drag out this whole shit long enough, but no, like the whole like X hentai and Kiani shit.
Yeah.
But then you flipped me off, and then I kind of forgot shit to talk about.
It's nothing personal, kid.
Also, apparently Ace Combat 7 is on sale right now for 40% off.
Is that the pilot game?
Yeah, the new one from that franchise that everyone loves. But guess
Yeah, it's
what?
still 30 quid, Jesus.
It's $60 fucking here. Down from 100. It's still too fucking much money for me.
Yeah, like it's down from 50 quid. Yeah. See. Fuck that noise.
And what's all this fucking DLC? So there's a season pass. Yeah, an F4E Phantom. Yeah, nah. I've actually never played a fucking Ace Combat game, but I figured this was as good of a point as any to get into it. When it fucking costs less money.
So wait, so are you waiting or are you gonna get it?
I'm gonna keep waiting. Like, probably another year or two. Like, I got time.
Yeah.
I got so much fucking time.
In before you die.
That would really put a damper on things.
Yeah, I don't think the podcast could do that well.
Oh, we might get like an episode, like Moon's Dead episode out of it. And you can talk about like how much you all miss me, or something. I don't know. Oh fuck! Okay, this is actually getting really fucking pathetic. All right, well, I'm ending the podcast. An hour and a half in. Fuck man.
It's bite sized, you know.
Okay, so yeah, we'll call it bite sized edition. I was gonna call it in like even phoning it in more edition.
No, okay. Can I say right? The thing with the phoning it in edition is we did like two hours.
Yeah.
But like I take most of the blame because I just that was the thing. I just wasn't up to it. So it was a pretty naff 2 hours. All right. This one, okay, sure. It's only been an hour and a half, right? But I think this was a pretty damn good episode. I think we covered some good shit here.
Like racism and Brexit.
Yeah.
And how they're not the same thing.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
No, but I think sure, it's only an hour and a half, but to be fair, most podcasts are like an hour and a half. I mean, our ones are a bit anomalous in their length.
Yeah, most of the podcasts
I'm fine with it being that
been
long.
like 3 hours long, so
Sorry?
I mean most of the podcasts I've watched have been like 3 hours long.
Oh, okay. I might just be we watch different things. I don't watch a lot on YouTube and stuff. I don't watch like those.
What do you mean you
But yeah,
watch
so-
a podcast?
Fuck you. You know what I mean. But yeah, so this has not been a bad episode. This has been a good episode. Well, it depends on what people think. They may think shit.
Yeah. Like if you liked this podcast. Dislike if you're a fucking faggot. Got him. Now they have to.
Fucking
Now they have
outdone.
to dislike because all our users, our fans, are gay. All right. Yep. See you guys.
Yeah, see you
Wait,
guys.
No, there was a fun question. It's like, do you want to play war game with me after this?
No.
But
That's not that I don't. That's fuck off, right?
but
Right. Okay. Fine. Fuck off. Right. See ya. No, it's not that I don't want to play war game with you. But no, not now.
What is the title?
You do mean Red Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I don't have it installed. Red Dragon. Install. How big is it? Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna have to delete some shit.
All right.
See, I
have
have enough.
For it.
Yeah, I have enough space for the fucking game, but like how fucking
But one
Steam
more
works is it always asks for more space.
one more Rui, and you're just fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, we're holding by a thread here. So I had to delete some of the non-Jav porn to make space on my storage drive.
What do you mean by non-Jav porn?
Well, I had non-Jav porn on as well.
Oh, we're talking like Western porn or like just animated hentai?
Oh, I don't watch hentai, so just Western.
Ooh. Ooh.
What?
Ew. Weird.
Fucking good. But yeah, so I'll let me delete a game or something. Oh, I haven't played. I've got Valkyria Chronicles 4 on, and I haven't played it yet.
I haven't played the first. Well, you're playing the first one, so.
Yeah, I've
your
only
shit together,
put
boy.
like 7 hours in the first one. So I'll uninstall 4 because I mean I'm not gonna play 4 until I finish the first one. So
can you imagine? Like, I think that's just a fun idea on society. It's like imagine being at a point in society where we can just willy-nilly delete games and download them again later when we feel like it off the internet.
I know, right? It's fucking crazy. I've still got to play Neko Power as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Like the actual Ludon.
I actually had to skip through all of them yesterday. Like I sped red, got all the achievements and shit.
What? Just to get the yeah, you literally just said just to get.
Well, no, it was actually for research purposes. Because Artel is doing a cinnamon animation at the moment, and I needed to figure out what her favorite flavor popsicle was. Turns out there's no clear answer.
Why is he animating the worst girl though?
Oh, fuck off! Fuck you, you fucking faggot piece of shit. Fucking nick yourself, Jesus Christ! Don't say that.
All right, guys. See you later.
Yeah, fucking see ya.